We don't really want to see an actor, we actually want to see Pac-Man being able to move up and down. So to get Pac-Man, just like we have a pellet and a wall, we need a new Java class. We're going to call this one Pac-Man, because that's what it is. Now Pac-Man, it will also extends actor. Now we also need the imports. I'm just going to steal them from pellet or Control-Shift-I, however you want to do it. And I just get rid of the information at the top. Now I'm going to just paste all the information here, and that way you don't have to watch me type. So hold on. So again, this is constructor. It sets it as yellow. You can set it as any color you want to. This is actually the real Pac-Man yellow color. I had students look it up one year. Here's location. CL for current location is get location. Location NL for next location is basically get the location, get the adjacent location, which is right next to me, and figure out, get the direction I'm looking at. This gets a grid of all the actors, basically returns a grid, and then I see, hey, is there, what's in the next location? Give me an actor, everything's an actor in grid world, all the objects are actors, and basically gets the next guy. What this basically says, it is a long if statement. See, it starts here, and basically if the next guy is actually valid, and it's an instance of a pellet because I can eat pellets, or it's null, allow me to move. It's a single method. You probably will need to pause the video, and this way you can see all these methods right there. If you can't see window project, go window projects. I've had students ask that a bunch. And that is my Pac-Man critter. Now, in Pac World, I've made Pac-Man. Now I have to add them to the world. Well, currently I'm using an actor. Well, instead of an actor, I want it to be a Pac-Man. That's going to give me a new Pac-Man in grid world. I can then run the project. There is Pac-Man. Notice he's sort of greenish. That's because by default he's blue, and then turning blue, blue and green, blue and yellow make green. But now I should be able to run them and moving back and forth. I can speed them up right here. And there's my Pac-Man critter. To actually get Pac-Man, I'm just going to sort of cheat here. I'm going to go Pac-Man, GIF. Some people call it GIF. There's a big issues with it. I'm saying GIF. I'm going to copy the image. I'm hoping I just copied a GIF. And I showed you other ways of doing it, but I could actually, if I'm in the right place, I can actually paste it in here, and it won't let me paste, unfortunately. I thought I would be able to copy them and paste it. So a lot of people make it. So I'm just going to cheat here. I'm going to go to Paint. I do want, now I will say these things to be perfectly, it needs to be, both of these are, both of those sides are okay. So I am going to expand them out, save it in the current location where it's supposed to be. This is Grid World, SRC. So again, it has to be the exact same name. Now you will see when we run it, he's going to be sideways. And you look, he's not looking at the way that you want him to look. So what it is here is, I have to rotate him wrong way. He has to look up. So I'm going to save it again. I just hit Control S to save it. You should be able to look at Pac-Man here, and he should be facing up. his name is the same as the class name. I can run him now. And he is going the same way as, and please, it is Pac-Man, but you're more than welcome to use any image you are welcome to. Make sure it's school appropriate. And now I have Pac-Man added.